Welcome everybody, welcome to Movie Monday. I am of course Grigor, bringing you in some reviews of some of my films I've seen this week. Some of them I enjoyed, I will recommend to you, and some I won't. Let's get started with my first one. It's called Close, starring Noomi Rapace. It's a Netflix original film, so it will be on Netflix. This film is very much similar like Man on Fire, but instead of a man bodyguard, it's a female bodyguard, and it's starring Noomi Rapace. You may know her from What Happened to Monday. Fantastic actress. Really knocks it out the park with her performance. But I gotta say, this film it was very flat to me because she couldn't save this film. She was the shining star of this film, and her alone could not save this film. The young actress they had playing the young heiress that she's protecting, actress's name is Olivia Jewson. She was very flat as far as her performance goes. The chemistry wasn't there. There was a couple moments where was impressed with her acting. Like there's a scene where she has a panic attack, or she's just very emotional, and she did those hard parts very well. But when she's speaking in dialogue and she's speaking opposite Noomi Rapace, it was very flat. You can see no delivering technique from her. At least I didn't see it anyway. But the script was okay. It wasn't well written. But again, like I said, if one thing like that, like a performance, is going to be flat, the whole movie pretty much follows suit as far as being lackluster and not impressive. No chemistry between the characters. The CGI was very weak, but if you want to watch it just for the acting alone, I will recommend watching it. But other than that, I'd say skip this one. It didn't have everything that Man on Fire had, which was a good story, a good chemistry between the characters, good build up, good plot twists. And it was very similar. I mean, Hollywood's been doing this lately. They've been doing remakes and putting the different opposite gender to play the parts, and more often than not, they fall flat, critically and by fans. But I don't recommend this one. It wasn't that great. But if I am going to recommend you a good one with this actress, Noomi Rapace, I strongly recommend watching What Happened to Monday. What Happened on Monday was fantastic. It's a sci-fi movie. It's set in the near future where you're not allowed to have more than one child, and if you do, they do get rid of the remainder children that you have in your family. So what happens is her character, she's one of 7 children. Her parents gave birth to septuplets, and Willem Dafoe, the great Willem Dafoe's playing the grandfather. So what he does is he hides these children and comes up with a plan where he's going to name each kid after the days of the week, and on that day that is your name, you can go out into the world and live your life like a normal person. But you have to come back at the end of the day and report whatever happened to you significantly on that day. You have to be very descriptive because you don't want anyone to find out that look, there's something weird here. You don't seem like yourself. Very riveting story, great acting in that one too by Noomi. That was the first time I saw her. She's playing 7 different characters, and what was amazing with, and this is all credit to her too, what's amazing with that movie is she plays each character so differently that you don't feel them overshadowing one another. You really know who Tuesday is, you really can tell who Friday is, and you're not confused throughout the film. Keeps you on the edge of your seat. There's a nice plot twist in the film. It's a great sci-fi film. If you're not a fan of sci-fi, I'm not really much of a sci-fi fan myself, but I did enjoy that one. Give it a try. You might like it. So I'm going to say no to Close, and instead of that, go watch What Happened to Monday. You'll like it. Let me know what you guys think. If you've seen it or you end up watching it, just let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and just make sure you click that subscribe button too, guys, for future videos. Alright, the other one I'm going to talk to you about is Polar. It's another Netflix film. You can catch it on Netflix. Stars Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen, and you may know him from the villain from Casino Royale. Great actor, plays a good villain, but in this case he's not a villain, or some may see him as a villain. He's an assassin who's on the verge of retirement. And the group of assassins, the cult that this in this movie entails, when you're 50, they force you to retire pretty much. They don't want you working. They don't want you on the job. Once you're 50, you retire, and you have a pension when you retire. And when you have a pension, they pay you up right when you retire, and then you're off your ways. You enjoy your retirement. But what these characters, what these assassins don't know is the group leader, he tries to assassinate these assassins pretty much before they turn 50, so they don't collect any pension. So they don't know that. They don't know that's the system, and that's what you see in this film. You see his character on the verge of retiring, and you see them trying to assassinate him. Now, this film stars also Vanessa Hudgens, who did okay in the film. She's not the star of the movie. She's not that much of a great actress, in my opinion. But she's the next-door neighbor of Matt's. And I really wish they developed her character a little bit more in this film, which they don't. But I will say, by the end of the film, some unanswered questions that you may have as you're watching it, like who is this character, what is she doing there, they do get answered. So I was more pleased and happy by the end of the film. So if you're watching it and you're discouraged on and confused who this character is, don't worry. By the end of the film, you'll be satisfied. And then if you're not, it is what it is. Very bloody. Again, heads up. It's very gruesome. It's very detailed on some torture scenes throughout the film. And if you're squeamish, it's not for the faint of heart. I don't recommend it. Or just watch it with one eye open. But yeah, go watch that. And that's it. That's all I'm going to tell you guys for this week. That's all I'm going to recommend for you all. Let me know what you guys think of these films if you've seen it, and then if you end up watching it, let me know what you guys think, okay? Alright guys, have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys next week with more content. Take care, guys.